Protected species can only be taken into account if you know where they are, and so field surveying for protected species is a really important skill. And we're just going to look in very simple terms at signs of barn owls. Surveying for barn owls means going up ladders. You can't do a decent survey without a ladder, some protective equipment and a really decent torch. You're going to be going up trees, potentially dodgy. You're going to be going into really old buildings. So you need to be really careful where you're putting your feet. If it's a 2-story old building like this, you've got to look at the upstairs floor from underneath to make sure it's safe. As well as surveys being safe, they need to be legal. Barn owls are protected against disturbance whilst they're nesting. So if you're going out in the spring or the summer to look for barn owls, you have to have a licence if you're going to look for the nests. If you confine your searches to the ground, you don't need a licence and you're not likely to disturb them. So what are you going to look for? Well, there are mainly 3 things. You're going to look for droppings, pellets and feathers. If you do have a licence to disturb breeding barn owls, then you could go and look for the nests. Best time, safest time would be autumn, winter. You're looking for the debris left behind from where they have nested. This is in a cavity or in the bottom of a box perhaps, where they've laid their eggs, produced their young, and you've got a compacted layer of pellet debris. Remember, barn owls are usually going to be in the tall buildings. In a group of buildings, it'll be the highest one. It might be a 2-story building. So you're going to go in at the bottom, you're going to go up and look in the top. But you don't do that until you've assessed the floor. Once you know it's safe to walk around up there, then you start to systematically search. As you first see the upper story, or you walk into a building if it's single story, you look up and you look at the beams where the owl might have been perching, and you look for white lines or white droppings, and then you look down towards the floor. Again, you're looking for white splashes and droppings. Then you might start to notice pellets, which are black, about the size of your thumb, and hopefully there'll be some feathers. Now, lots of kinds of birds produce white droppings, so you can't tell what species it is from the droppings. The pellets are definitive, but the feathers are as well. So always have a look for all 3 signs. You'll be able to find more information on the website.